So, I first met Venom in the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. Frankly, Eddie Brock was kind of a jerk. And the symbiote story was pretty effective. And honestly, he wasn't that impressive when he supposedly became a good guy towards the end. But this Venom and this Eddie, so good. Well, as good as it's going to get with a franchise that's had the deck stacked against it for a while, because this is one small corner of the Spider-Verse. But it carved out a pretty decent niche. So, Venom: The Last Dance. Once again, Eddie and his pal Venom have to deal with a symbiotic threat, and also have to dodge government agents. Only this time, the threat is coming from the home planet of the symbiotes, or at the very least, a prison made by the symbiotes. It's either their home planet, or a prison on their home planet, or just a prison planet. Either way, they call it Clintar. They confirm it. Apparently that was the name of the planet. Anywho, basically, this incarcerated being, the creator of the symbiotes, he wants to get out because the symbiotes turned on him and he took that kind of personally. But he needs some kind of energy key from Venom, who's currently on Earth with Eddie. And the minions the being sends can only see it when Venom is fully transformed. So Eddie's got to think on his feet and try to work out how to survive without as much aid from Venom as he normally gets. So yeah, the action is pretty decent. We get a lot more symbiotes merging with people, good fight scenes, really impressive what are they called? I'm thinking about fight scenes with these creatures, and they're very much like chimeras. At the very least, from a distance they look like chimeras and could maybe have inspired the legends. But these things are basically like symbiont garbage disposals on legs, and they and the various symbiotes look awesome. Very realistic. And the actors who end up becoming symbiotes, their parts are played very well, especially Tom Hardy. He gets beat up, down, sideways, backwards, and forwards in this film. He gets put through the ringer, and he comes out swinging every time. And his schizophrenia, when he talks to Venom, is very charming. We also meet a family of hippies. Well, the parents are hippies, the kids not so much, who are looking to check out Area 51 before it's demolished, finally. Because they don't need that anymore. They got another area that's the real alien hideaway. Anywho, they feature fairly prominently, and the dad is played by Rhys Ifans, the lizard himself. And honestly, I would love to see both characters meet and be like, wow, it's like looking at a mirror, or at least part of a mirror. Overall, the human drama is okay, but the really impressive stuff is the fight scenes with the symbiotes and the chimera creatures, and a look at the planet Clintar. The symbiotes remind me of a more active version of the black oil from the X-Files. It's what the black oil should have been. And the various symbiotes are recognizable from a distance. They're not all uniform. And they sort of each have their own personalities. Some very briefly show up, others last a little bit longer. And honestly, it's kind of a bummer that this is the end, because I really want to see more of what these creatures are capable of, especially when they get a lot of people to bond with. And I don't mean slaves, I mean willing, bonded subjects. Hopefully, this isn't the last we've seen of Eddie Brock. This might be the last we've seen of Venom, but hopefully the symbiote verse will go on, because he can't keep a good pile of alien black ooze down. This is Mr. J signing out and reminding you, whenever you wish upon a falling star, be careful, you never know what might be inside. Could just be some iron, or a bit of steam, or something squishy. Cheers.